¿Quieres los mejores productos al mejor precio? Pues en la caja de descripción encontrarás enlaces patrocinados por el canal, con los que podrás encontrar descuentos exclusivos y grandes precios. Sigue el enlace para videojuegos y accede a Instant Gaming, preparada para todas las plataformas. Y para el resto de tus compras, por supuesto, accede a Amazon. Compra Seguro y ayudarás al canal. Y ahora, disfruta del vídeo. Hasta más ver.
You're so nice. How can you afford giving some girl a whole slice of bread?
I'm a tradeswoman.
Oh. When I grow up, I'll leave shiring and make lots of money too. So when I return, Auntie doesn't have to worry about bad men asking for money anymore.
Bad men?
Very bad men.
Don't you think you should take that meat to its owner?
Yes, I must. Just need a little break. Time to catch my breath.
How would you settle a fight?
If you're in trouble, run.
Oh, but they're usually friends. Running wouldn't help.
Then let them play a game to decide who's right.
Good idea.
Puede que un juego les ayude a resolver sus diferencias. Vale.
Do you want to say something? Never.
Do you have any games?
Board games have no place in the battlefield.
You're just afraid to break them.
Do you have any games for entertainment?
Only what's needed to keep the customers here a little longer. I can offer a set of dice.
I'm not in the mood for gambling, Lady Aliena.
You're never in the mood for entertainment.
Games of luck are a waste of time.
Can't we just forget about it? No.
Do you have any...
Only what's I can offer.
Vale, no quiere.
I'm
Ese
not in the
tipo de
mood for
juego no
gambling, Lady
quiere.
Aliena.
You're never...
Games of...
Vale, vamos a ver. Esto es un poco para rellenar, sinceramente. Esto lo veo yo un poco para rellenar.
Just think of the battle you will have to fight. Together.
I'm thinking of my dignity.
Do you have any games with you?
Do you
Why
want to
would
say
I
something?
take a game into battle?
To get your mind off things.
I don't need to. Can't we just forget about it? No.
Tenemos que hacer las paces con estos.
No, that's not the kind of game the girl was talking about. Do you have any games?
Not with me. How about you and your friends play hide and seek? Though the sheriff doesn't like that, so better not.
Thank you for the warning.
No creo que estos tengan nada.
No games here.
Aquí tampoco.
No, that's not the kind of game the girl was talking about. Do you have any games with you?
We carry the French game of Pilares with us.
Oh, could I borrow it?
If you bring it back before nightfall, I see no harm in it.
I will.
Ya. Un juego de mesa francés. Richard y yo solíamos jugar. Que son como unas damas.
Do you want to say something?
Now fight it out like real knights should. With a battle of wits.
Playing a board game, I don't know.
You're scared I could win.
Oh, let's begin.
Now, let's start with a careful opening.
Viene así como si las damas. Mejor ir con cuidado, mostrar desacuerdo, mejor ser agresivo.
Good choice. The general who gives in to anger will send his troops to their deaths.
Exactly right, Ali. First, I'll focus on defense. Let's see what Alonso's got.
Ooh, well played. A classic opening move.
Now's a good time to attack.
A slow, organized advance is better than a hasty attack.
But you can't win if you entrench in open battle, Ali. And here I stride to victory.
You reached the end of the board.
What a crowning! I got a king!
You call this piece a king? In Spain, we call it a queen. She's quite powerful and has a mind of her own.
All right, a queen then. Now I can sweep the entire board with her.
No, don't be hasty. The highest art of war is to break the enemy without a fight.
Nonsense. I have to seize this advantage. I've got a queen on my side. Time to rampage. When the sovereign has been claimed, the game is almost decided.
I could fight to the last piece. But a good commander has foresight, and I can see this game is lost. I admit defeat.
Ah, you ended this before it even began. Even a scribe would struggle making this an epic of glory.
This was about strategy, not showmanship. Huh. It seems like Lady Aliena is a valuable strategic advisor. This is a good start, but you have a long way to go.
You're always so critical.
I understand that he's the tactician, and I endeavor to trust his instincts and experience to guide him.
But you yourself are an exceptional diplomat and businesswoman, I hear. You complement each other in the way you think.
I guess you're right.
If you are wise enough to trust these queen's instincts in these matters, my friend, you too will indeed be able to take back the earldom.
You think we can do it? So, can I rely on your loyalty?
You can.
Of course, we're brothers in arms.
Good. You've an important battle ahead of you. I'll bring you the money.
Vale, pues vamos a devolverlo. Más que nada porque si lo vimos, si le doy el dinero, lo vimos he cortado el tema.
You've done me a great favor.
We are glad to hear it. Thank you for returning it.
We always pass the time on our travels trying to best each other.
Y ahora voy a coger, voy a dar el dinero y así. Más que nada porque lo mismo le das el dinero y ya se termina. Alguna cinemática y tal. Y luego después te dicen, no has devuelto el tablero.
Here.
Voy a decir, esto es muy poco.
You must be losing your touch if that's all you got.
You're not the only one who needs my support.
But what's more important than the oath we gave to Father?
Kingsbridge, the people who took us in.
Well, if I die in battle, you'll know why.
Yes, because of your pride and stubbornness. Must you really fight? What is all this good for?
For Father, Ali. I will save Shiring from Percy Hamley.
But who's going to save you?
With men like these, I'm afraid I'm already beyond saving. For victory!
For victory!
For victory!
I see. I wish you the best of luck. I'll be at the marketplace with Philip.
And make more money, I hope.
Return safely.
I'm a knight, Ali, not a child.
Good luck.
It's not about luck. It's about making the right decisions. And a sharp sword.
Please, try to keep them from fighting.
That's a big task for a slender man like me.
You're a knight, for God's sake.
Bueno, reúnete con Philip, pues ya está. Vale, guay. Hablar de negocios. A lo mejor le he dado el dinero, no se lo tenía que haber dado, ¿sabes?
The town used to be much livelier.
That's because the Earl and the Sheriff finally stepped up and got rid of all the thieves and cheats. I hope you're not stretching your wool before it's woven.
I would never trick my customers.
Good. Then you and me, we both won't get into trouble here in Shiring.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Yo creo que a lo mejor teníamos que haber hablado con este, que nos hubiera dicho un precio y entonces ya hubiéramos, con precio hubiéramos repartido el dinero, nos hubiera dado la opción de repartir el dinero más equitativamente, creo yo. Ay, bobo, sigue haciéndolo aquí, está en la cola del paro. Pobre hombre.
But we are not lost. We must prepare ourselves.
Have you finished your business?
Sí.
Yes.
Glad to hear it.
Philip, I now understand why our market at Kingsbridge has had more visitors lately. Shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes and strict laws have taken their toll on the town.
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at another fleece fair, but there's none nearby. They need a place with fair taxes, one that can put those taxes to good use.
Are you thinking of a fleece fair in Kingsbridge?
Call in the monk and the woman he's with.
You, impatient monk. It's your turn. The girl, too.
Me? What? Did you want me to come with you?
No. We're not first in line, are we?
Well, lucky you, then. Get moving.
Vale.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge. The Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me, old Percy. Please allow me to introduce my friend, Aliena of Kingsbridge.
I knew it was you.
William. Ya no está el padre.
Oh, it doesn't sound like you missed me.
I demand to talk to the Earl of Shiring. He has broken his word.
You are talking to the Earl of Shiring.
Bishop Waleran?
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother!
Se los han cargado.
Do you consider yourself a friend of the Earldom of Shiring, Philip?
Friend? That damned monk is drinking the blood of my earldom!
It is not for us to damn them, Lord William. But judge them we must.
Your parents had an agreement with King Stephen.
You're a thief! You both are. And you once told me that some sins cannot simply be forgiven. Then it should not surprise you that I don't take as kindly to thieves as my father did. Shiring is changing.
What crimes did we commit then?
The king has never licensed a market in Kingsbridge.
Your market is illegal, Philip.
Madre mía.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your sorry priory, and you disrespect my authority!
Is that true, Philip?
I will talk to the king about this.
You, your friends and your brother have always played by your own rules. But not anymore.
Francis? Where is my brother?
He got what he deserved.
Where is he? Tell me!
Fracture for fracture? Eye for eye? Tooth for tooth. The days of Kingsbridge Cathedral are over.
Now leave. The next time I will show no mercy.
Vaya tela. Bueno, hemos hecho bastantes cosas, ¿eh? En este capítulo 11, el nuevo conde. Pues ese es el nuevo conde. Los padres los mataron. Y seguramente que eso ha sido cosa de Boleran, seguro. Aliena brindó apoyo e inspiración a una joven repartidora. Aliena resolvió un conflicto comercial para su propio beneficio. Aliena mostró su habilidad para el comercio. Aliena dio más dinero a Philip que a Richard. Aliena y Richard lograron trabajar en equipo. Aliena devolvió el juego de mesa a sus dueños, los monjes, ¿los veis? Si yo cojo y me voy, me dice que no lo... O sea, me lo da como que no lo he hecho. Aliena ayudó a Philip a pagar un anticipo a sus trabajadores. Valerian y William, de nuevo conde, declararon ilegal el mercado de Philip. Yo no sé, ahí estoy un poquito perdido, pero no sé si lo del mercado era algo que se podía evitar. Yo supongo que no. En el pasado dijiste la verdad, ahora Boleran ha hecho desaparecer a Francis. Claro. Si hubiéramos mentido, a lo mejor Francis hubiera seguido con vida. No sé hasta qué punto esto es algo que se puede evitar. En fin, muy interesante, ¿eh? Muy interesante cómo se están poniendo las cosas. Vamos a darle a aceptar y en cuanto tengamos la posibilidad de guardar, lo dejaremos aquí.
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market license. I had made a foolish mistake. Now I had no option but to call on King Stephen for help. And as Aliena suggested, I joined the knights on their way north to Lincoln.
Vaya.
More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of. As King Stephen prepared for his final battle against Robert of Gloucester, he had ordered all able men of his earldoms to fight in the north. Then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp of Stephen's men.
Irse a dormir. Recorrer el campamento. A ver qué pasa.
Many men asked me to pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war that most of them did not understand. It was then that I witnessed Aliena's brother Richard shouting at a man. The man was in tears, saying he did not want to fight and begging to be allowed to go home. I told Richard to have pity. Full of anger, he told me that he would hang deserters himself if need be. Then the man interrupted us by shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and started to laugh. Richard and his knights joined in and began to cheer for the king. Richard seemed to me just as desperate as the young man, but he did not know it.
Tiene una carcasa Richard, ¿eh? Lo está haciendo todo para intentar recuperar eso.
His temper would not make him a just earl, I thought. But again, I hoped to see a cruel man win his battles, only to defeat a man more cruel than him, William Hamley.
Demasiado cruel. Él es cruel, pero es necesario que él sea más cruel, o sea suficientemente cruel como para deshacerse de William.
After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. But these soldiers were not on their way to Lincoln. They had come up the twisting hillside path to our little hamlet in North Wales. My brother Francis and I had tried to outrun them and to warn my parents. But as always when I had this dream, King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. I was 6 years old then, and Abbot Peter had not yet taught us about God. But still, I asked the monk the question, why did God do that? And then I heard a voice answering the question. And on the ground lay my brother, Francis. It was Bishop Waleran who had answered, and he took my hand to calm me. Then I realized his hands were drenched in blood. I awoke with a start. I had a very bad feeling about Francis. I told myself I should never have agreed to go and see Bishop Waleran for him. Now I had not heard from my brother in a long time, and after Waleran's remark the day before, I was sure the bishop had a hand in his disappearance,
Eso es lo de menos.
and that I would never see my brother again.
O sea, vamos, después de lo que ha dicho el otro, ojo por ojo, no sé qué, no sé cuánto, vamos, que está clarísimo. Está clarísimo. Si tienes alguna duda, es que eres un ingenuo.
After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen would eventually see these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to...
Me he dado antes de tiempo, perdón. Mientras tanto... Volveremos con Jack, supongo. Ah, no.
Is it done?
Yes, my bishop.
Vaya. Fíjate.
Their builder is dead.
Ah, ya está.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
El Timothy este sigue con viga.
She didn't.
Ya no.
No. Your poison has left her in a deep sleep. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to finish what I asked of you. Kingsbridge will fall.
Uf, vaya tela, con el amigo Welleran. La bestia. Va ahora a 1000 por hora. ¿Una semana antes o una semana después? Lincoln, antes de la batalla. Será una semana después, supongo.
Hurry up, my friend. Or do you not want to see our king after all?
I fear I must.
Then let's not waste more time. Come on, Philip.
Debo pedir al rey Esteban una licencia de mercado, no me queda otra. Genial, y se guarda aquí. De todas formas yo haré mi guardado manual también. Ahí está. Estupendo. Pues nada, chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Yo creo que se va a quedar 2 partidas bastante majas, A ver si luego le meto caña cuando pase un ratito. Le voy a meter caña y hago otro bloque de partidas majo. Y espero que avancemos un poquito más, porque se está quedando una parte bastante chula, Este intento, o sea que fue Welleran. Tenía claro que había sido Welleran, pero bueno, que ha utilizado al chiquillo que tiene ahí, a su sirviente, que es el Timothy. Y ha sido el Timothy el que intentó matar a Tom Builder. O sea que está claro que Welleran quiere que no se realice esa catedral y quiere lo peor para Kingsbridge. Y es una forma de que él pueda construir lo que él tiene en mente, que es también su propia catedral o su propia fortaleza. No sabemos muy bien qué es lo que hay por ahí en medio. En fin, todo esto lo iremos descubriendo un poquito más adelante en esta gran aventura, que espero que sea en vuestra compañía, jóvenes. Ha sido un placer, cuidaros mucho, como siempre. Muchísimas gracias por vuestra compañía, muchas gracias por tener a bien el pasar un ratito con un servidor. Si os ha gustado, darle un pequeño like, suscribiros si lo habéis hecho hasta el momento, y para todo lo demás os emplazo aquí, a vuestro canal Juegos Perdidos. Hasta más ver.